Every little town has a place where memories never leave. There's an old water tower on the edge of town, watching every sunset going down. We carved our names there years ago, back when life moved nice and slow. Friday nights in pickup trucks, laughing loud until first light, dreaming bigger than this place, but never wanting to say goodbye. Life pulled every one of us apart, different roads, different hearts, but every time I cross that county line, it feels like I never left behind. Beneath the old water tower, time still blooms like a wildflower. An old acoustic fills the air, while a harmonica whispers every prayer. And every laugh still echoes through the breeze, dancing with the sycamore trees. Beneath the old water tower, that's where I'll remember forever. Miss Betty's diner still serves pie, Sheriff Johnson still waves goodbye. The barber knows every family name. Around here nothing's changed. The church bell rings every Sunday morn, like the day that I was born. Simple people, honest hands, building dreams upon this land. Some folks chase a life of gold, I found mine in stories told. A front porch swing and evening skies are rich as money and never buys. Beneath the old water tower, the time still blooms like a wildflower. An old acoustic fills the air, while a harmonica whispers every prayer. Every laugh still echoes through the breeze, dancing with the sycamore trees. Beneath the old water tower, that's where I'll remember forever. When these old boots have walked their miles and this weathered face has lost its smile, lay my memories where they'll stay, in this little town forever. Beneath the old water tower, every moment holds its power. The guitar keeps the stories alive, the harmonica helps them survive. Every road may lead away, but this heart was built to stay. Beneath the old water tower, I'll always find my way back home. The sun goes down, the music plays, and this little town still knows my name. when the day is done, there's always a light waiting for me. I was raised where the gravel meets the pines, where hard work fills the space between the lines. Daddy said, son, keep your word and pray, you'll never lose your way. Mama sang through every stormy night with a faith that burned just like a light. Even when the road was cold and long, she'd smile and carry on. I've stumbled more times than I can count, but mercy always turned me around. Somewhere beyond these winding roads, a brighter welcome waits. There's a light on heaven's front porch tonight, shining brighter than the stars above, with an old guitar and a harmonica cry, wrapped inside amazing love. Every mile I walked, every tear I've known, leads me closer back to home. There's a light on heaven's front porch tonight, and I know someday I'll arrive. I've watched seasons come and drift away, friends grow older with each passing day. Every wrinkle tells another tale of hearts that never failed. The little church beside the hill rings the same old Sunday bell, and every prayer I whispered there still echoes through the air. Life can leave a weary soul trying to carry heavy loads, but hope is stronger than regret when faith is all that's left. There's a light on heaven's front porch tonight, shining brighter than the stars above, with an old guitar and a harmonica cry, wrapped inside amazing love. Every mile I've walked, every tear I've known, leads me closer back to home. There's a light on heaven's front porch tonight, and I know someday I'll arrive. Until that day I'll keep believing, every sunrise has a reason. I love this life with all I am, holding tight to his steady hand. There's a light on heaven's front porch tonight, calling softly through the wind, with an old acoustic and a faithful song, where forever will begin. Every road I've traveled brings me near to the voices I still hear. There's a light on heaven's front porch tonight, and that light will lead me home. One more sunset, one more prayer. One day I'll be home. Sunday morning, everything slows down, just the way life ought to be. Morning sun across the open fields, golden light on weathered wheels, coffee steaming on the porch again. Feels like time became my friend. Neighbors wave from down the road, kids are laughing by the old oak grove. Every breeze through the willow trees carries home right back to me. I spent years running wild and free, looking for what I couldn't see. Turns out everything I need was waiting here patiently. It's a Sunday morning in Pine Valley, where the church bells ring so sweet, an old acoustic softly playing, keeping rhythm with my heartbeat. The harmonica cries like an old best friend, echoing across the hills again. Sunday morning in Pine Valley is where my soul has always been. Grandpa's rocking in his wooden chair, smiling like he hasn't got a care. Mama's biscuits fresh and warm, love still lives on this little farm. The creek keeps singing through the pines like an old forgotten lullaby. Simple moments, simple days, somehow never fade away. I don't need a mansion tall, a bright city lights at all. Give me these country skies and I'll have the richest life. It's a Sunday morning in Pine Valley, where the church bells ring so sweet, an old acoustic softly playing, keeping rhythm with my heartbeat. The harmonica cries like an old best friend, echoing across the hills again. Sunday morning in Pine Valley is where my soul has always been. If tomorrow brings another storm, I'll still find peace where I was born. These old roads have always known how to lead a wandering man back home. It's a Sunday morning in Pine Valley, with the sunrise shining bright. Every note from this old guitar makes everything feel right. trees. Sunday morning in Pine Valley, that's the only place I'll ever need. Sunday morning, a country song, and a place called home. Some roads fade away, some rivers never do. They always remember you. The morning mist rolls over the water like an old friend waiting there. That little dock ain't changed a bit, still holding every prayer. My boots know every muddy trail, every bend and every pine. I've been gone for far too long, but this place still feels like mine. The world can take a piece of you 1 mile at a time, but a faithful heart will always find its way back down the line, where the river knows my name. Every sunrise feels the same, an old acoustic in these weathered hands, a harmonica singing across the land. Every current carries yesterday, but washes all my fears away, where the river knows my name. That's where I'll always stay. There's an old red barn beyond the hill, standing proud through every year. A rusty swing beneath the oak still brings childhood near. The neighbors wave from pickup trucks like I never went away. Around here tomorrow always starts with another honest day. No fancy dreams of bright marquees could ever change my mind. The richest man is one who knows the peace he leaves behind, where the river knows my name. Every sunrise feels the same, an old acoustic in these weathered hands, a harmonica singing across the land. Every current carries yesterday, but washes all my fears away, where the river knows my name. That's where I'll always stay. When my working days are through and these old boots have walked their last, lay me where the river flows beside the memories of my past, where the river knows my name. with a country song upon the breeze and the whisper of the trees. If tomorrow never comes my way, I know my soul has found its place where the river knows my name. Forever is just like today. The river keeps flowing, the harmonica keeps playing, and my heart finally came home. A little dust, a little faith, a whole lot of heart. Got dust on my Sunday boots again, walking that old church road with friends. Morning sun on a gravel lane makes an ordinary day feel the same. Grandma smiles from the second pew, sings those hymns like she always knew. Every note feels this so hard, like it never fell apart. I've been down roads far from here, chasing dreams that disappear, but every mile led me right back to the simple life I have. There's dust on my Sunday boots, and peace down to my roots, and old acoustic rings so true, while the harmonica carries me through. These rolling fields, these open skies are where my restless spirit flies. There's dust on my Sunday boots, and I wouldn't trade these roots. After church we gather round, laughter is the sweetest sound. Sweet tea, cold and pie so warm, love still lives on this family farm. Kids are running through the hay, making memories every day. The old oak tree still spreads its shade like it did when I was 8. The world's in such a hurry now, but this town still shows me how to measure life by love and grace, not by winning every race. There's dust on my Sunday boots, and peace down to my roots, and old acoustic rings so true, while the harmonica carries me through. These rolling fields, these open skies are where my restless spirit flies. There's dust on my Sunday boots, and I wouldn't trade these roots. One day these boots will wear out thin, but the road will call my kids again, and they'll find what I have found. Home is holy ground. There's dust on my Sunday boots, and joy deep in my roots. Every guitar string tells my story, country life we share. There's dust on my Sunday boots, and that's all the wealth I need. Dust on my boots, a song in my heart, and home from the very start. Every road tells a story, but only one leads me home. There's an old dirt road where the blacktop ends, covered in the tracks of lifelong friends. The fields still dance in the summer breeze, just like they did when I was 17. That old mailbox leans a little more, same rusty latch on the screen door. Time moves on, but somehow here the best things never disappear. Chased dreams from town to town, watched 1,000 sunsets go down, but every mile brought me back to this little patch of map. There's one last fence before home, where my restless heart don't roam. An old acoustic song plays while the harmonica lights the way. Every post holds a memory, every gate still welcomes me. There's one last fence before home, and I know I don't belong alone. Grandpa's hat still hangs inside, next to the coat he wore with pride. Mama's roses bloom each spring, like they know everything. The old hound sleeps beside the barn, dreaming underneath the stars. Life ain't fast around this place, that's exactly why it stays. Money comes and money goes, but peace is something this heart knows. You can't buy what country gives, it's simply how we're meant to live. There's one last fence before home, where my restless heart don't roam. An old acoustic softly plays while the harmonica lights the way. Every post holds a memory, every gate still welcomes me. There's one last fence before home, and I know I don't belong alone. These hands have done their work, and every lesson finally hurts less. I'll still be smiling at the sky, knowing I lived a simple life. There's one last fence before home, where my soul has always known. Every guitar string tells my story, every harmonica sings his glory. come forever home. Every summer brings back a memory that never really left. The sun drops low behind the pines, painting gold across the county line. An old dirt road, a gentle breeze brings my heart back with the trees. There's a front porch swing that still creaks slow, like it's got stories only it can know. Every sunset feels the same, calling out my name. Some things never fade away, no matter how the years may change. They're waiting in the evening sky like stars that never say goodbye. When the fireflies come back tonight, they fill this old heart with light. An old acoustic softly plays while the harmonica gently prays. Every sparkle in the air reminds me love is everywhere. When the fireflies come back tonight, everything feels right. The creek still sings beyond the hill, and the old red barn is standing still. Grandpa's chair is by the door, like he's coming back once more. Neighbors gather as daylight fades, sharing stories that time never erased. Children laughing in the yard, simple moments leave the deepest mark. I've been everywhere I dreamed, nothing sweeter than these scenes. The richest road I've ever known always leads me home. When the fireflies come back tonight, they fill this old heart with light. An old acoustic softly plays while the harmonica gently prays. Every sparkle in the air reminds me love is everywhere. When the fireflies come back tonight, everything feels right. If tomorrow takes me far away, I'll still remember this place. Every summer breeze will find the country boy I left behind. When the fireflies come back tonight, underneath the pale moonlight, the guitar keeps my memories alive. The harmonica helps them survive. Every mile I've ever known only taught me where is home. When the fireflies come back tonight, I'll never let this feeling die. Fireflies dance, the old guitar plays, and home lives forever inside these country days. Some memories never grow old, they just wait to be found. I found an old tin box up in the barn, covered in dust but safe from harm. Inside were letters tied with twine, 30 years frozen in time. Daddy's handwriting bold and strong, Mama's notes from when he'd gone. Every page smelled just like home, though they'd been there all along. Funny how few old words can quiet every fear you've heard, like the past reaches out its hand to help you understand. These letters in an old tin box are worth more than silver or gold, with an old acoustic gently playing and her harmonica soft and low. Every line brings tears and smiles, bridging all these passing miles. These letters in an old tin box still keep this family's heart alive. There was one from Grandpa back in '72, talking about faith and seeing things through. He wrote, "Son, don't chase what won't last. The best roads ain't always fast." A picture slipped between the pages, faded by the hands of ages. Still I saw those happy eyes shining underneath blue skies. Time may weather every frame, but love don't ever lose its name. Some things never fade away, no matter how the years may change. These letters in an old tin box are worth more than silver or gold, with an old acoustic gently playing and her harmonica soft and low. Every line brings tears and smiles, bridging all these passing miles. These letters in an old tin box still keep this family's heart alive. One day I'll write a letter too, for those who wear these old boots new, so they'll know where they belong long after I am gone. These letters in an old tin box carry more than words alone. Every guitar chord keeps them living, every harmonica brings them home. If love can live beyond our years, it's written through these joyful tears. These letters in an old tin box will never let my roots grow lost. Some treasures can't be bought, they can only be remembered. Come on now, it's Friday night. Let's light this little town up. Sun goes down on a gravel road, dust kicks up where the tall grass grows. Got my boots and my old blue jeans, living every country dream. Neighbors laughing by the gate, grandma's pie on a paper plate, pickup shining underneath the moon. Everybody knows a tune when the whistle blows and the work week's done. We trade hard days for a little fun. We're dancing at Miller's barn tonight, boots on the floor till the morning light, harmonica singing loud and free. That's the way this life should be. Raise your glass to the simple life, two old best friends and a faithful ride. Every heartbeat feels so right down at Miller's barn tonight. Kids are chasing fireflies, stars awaken in the sky. Old guitars begin to play, making memories that will stay. fella smiles and tips his hat. Everybody's good with that. No big city shining bright. Nothing beats this Friday night. If tomorrow brings another climb, we'll face it one day at a time. But tonight we're young again, with our family and our friends. We're dancing at Miller's barn tonight. Country hearts burning warm and bright. Acoustic strings and harmonica cry underneath this open sky. Sing it loud and sing along. Every soul knows this song. Home is where these good folks are, shining like a lucky star. The music plays, the laughter stays, and this old country heart never fades.